Hello there you guys, welcome to one of my videos. Fred recently gave an interview and these are some of the stuff he mentioned. So it says, Fred has said Man United playing with an interim manager is strange and a little bit bad. I think it's a little bit bad for us not to have one permanent manager at the moment. It's about the short-term goals. So there's some of the things that Fred mentioned. And he also responded to Roy Keane's criticism. I've got to agree though with what Fred has said. I don't rate Fred. I think he's a poor player. He's enjoyed a lot of bad games at Manchester United, but on the other side of things he's enjoyed some good games as well, especially under Rangnick. Fred came off the bench and scored in the 4-2 win against Leeds. Fred beat Simeone at his near post. Manchester United got Fred a few years ago from Shakhtar Donetsk, got him for £50 million. Now Manchester United have a massive game tonight against Atletico Madrid in the Champions League last 16. It's the first leg. Ahead of this game, Diego Simeone has admitted that Manchester United are one of the best teams in the world. And he said it's difficult to find a weakness in Ralph Rangnick's side. I've got a lot of respect for Diego Simeone. I think he's a very good coach. I'd certainly take him as Manchester United's next manager. He's been linked with Manchester United before. Diego Simeone has been Atletico Madrid's manager for over 10 years, so reflecting on that, he's been a long-serving manager. Atletico Madrid appointed him in back in December 2011. Simeone is under contract with Atletico Madrid until 2024. Atletico Madrid have got some good players, like I mentioned on the preview and that. They've got Antoine Griezmann. Griezmann's on loan at Atletico Madrid from Barcelona, but before Barcelona he was at Atletico Madrid for around 5 years. Don't forget, around 5 years ago now, Manchester United were close to getting Griezmann. But we didn't get him, and the reason we didn't get him is because at the time Atletico Madrid got a transfer ban. So far Griezmann has spent his entire playing career in Spain. Atletico Madrid have also got Luis Suarez. I heard that he will be playing in this game tonight. Atletico Madrid got Luis Suarez from Barcelona. Luis Suarez has played in the Premier League before because he is a former Liverpool player. Atletico Madrid have got Matheus Cunha. He won't be playing in any part in this game tonight because Cunha is out with injury. João Felix, he's also very good. Atletico got him from Benfica. Thomas Lemar, he's out with COVID. Atletico Madrid got him from Monaco. Yannick Carrasco, he won't be playing tonight because he's suspended. Hector Herrera, they've got him. Ankle Correa, they have him. Daniel Wass, he won't be playing tonight because he's injured. I think Atletico brought Daniel Wass in last month. He was a replacement for Kieran Trippier because Kieran Trippier left Atletico last month. He went to Newcastle from Atletico. Atletico Madrid's first choice goalkeeper is Jan Oblak. Manchester United were linked with him a while ago. So there you go. And like I've just said, Atletico lost Kieran Trippier. Sol Niguez went out on loan to Chelsea last year, but he's been very poor at Chelsea. They lost Rodri. He went to Man City from Atletico. And they lost Thomas Partey a few years ago. He went to Arsenal from Atletico. Atletico Madrid are 5th in La Liga. They are the La Liga champions. Atletico won their last game 3-0 against Osasuna. Manchester United are coming into this game on the back of a 4-2 win against Leeds. It was an impressive performance against Leeds, especially in that first half. Manchester United's goals came from Harry Maguire. He opened the scoring. It was a good header from the corner. It was the first goal Manchester United had scored from a corner this season. Bruno Fernandes also scored a good header. It was a good cross by Sancho to pick out Fernandes. And Fred and Elanga came off the bench and scored. The goals from Leeds came from Rodrigo and Rafinha. Rodrigo's goal was fortuitous because he attempted to cross it and it went into the back of the net. It caught De Gea out of surprise. Leeds scored twice in like 24 seconds. But reflecting on the win against Leeds, Manchester United have got a very good chance of finishing in the top 4. The Champions League is the only chance Manchester United have got of winning a trophy this season. The last time Manchester United won the Champions League was back in 2008. Manchester United have won the Champions League 3 times. Manchester United have not won a trophy since 2017. That's 5 years ago now. That's nowhere near good enough to our standards. The only major injury Manchester United have got is Edinson Cavani. Rangnick confirmed in his press conference ahead of this game that Edinson Cavani remains out. Tom Heaton's injured, but Tom Heaton doesn't get in the team anyway. Tom Heaton's our third choice goalkeeper. He's a backup. Man United got him on a free transfer from Villa last summer. Chong has been out with injury, but obviously he doesn't get in the team. Manchester United play Watford after Atletico Madrid. By the way, tonight, De Gea will be reuniting with Atletico Madrid. De Gea was at Atletico Madrid before he came to Manchester United. Ahead of this game, don't forget De Gea said, I don't see myself away from Manchester United. Don't forget, in January, De Gea got named the Premier League's Player of the Month. Well, he's won everything domestically at the football club. Ralph Rangnick, he wants the Manchester United job on a permanent basis. At the moment, Rangnick is Manchester United's interim manager. He's been Manchester United's interim manager for almost 3 months. He's Man United's interim manager until the end of the season. Then he's expected to take up a consultancy role for a further 2 years. Rio Ferdinand reckons that Ralph Rangnick has done a good job at Man United. I've got a lot of respect for Rangnick. He's a very good coach. He's a German coach, and the vast majority of German coaches are very good. Unfortunately, Rangnick did not get backed in the January transfer window. And he actually got promised at the first that he was going to be backed. Rangnick's endured 1 transfer window as Man United's interim manager. Man United endured a very disappointing January transfer window because we didn't make any signings. We should have let Lingard and Henderson leave last month, but we blocked their exits, and we had the incident with Mason Greenwood towards the end of last month. But Man United did let around 8 players leave last month. We loaned quite a lot of players out. Martial went out on loan, Donny van de Beek went out on loan, Amad Diallo went out on loan, Ethan Laird and Tuanzebe went out on loan, and Tiedemann Mengi went out on loan. Before Manchester United, Rangnick was the head of sports and development at Lokomotiv Moscow. To Rangnick's credit, he has made changes since he's coming, because we've heard back to earlier on this season. He recommended Ewan Sharping as an assistant coach and analyst. He also recommended Chris Armisen as an assistant coach. And he recommended Saz Chalenzin as a sports psychologist. And he's tried a few different formations as well. Obviously, Rangnick started with the 4-2-2 formation, then obviously went to the 4-3-3 formation. Now he's going with the 4-2-3-1 formation a lot. Which formation do you think suits our standards under Rangnick? Rangnick has managed around 15 games in all competitions as Man United's interim manager. He's only lost 2 games in all competitions. He's only lost 1 game in the league. As you all know, Ralph Rangnick and Richard Arnold want Erik ten Hag to become the club's next manager. And there's a lot of Manchester United fans that would like to see Erik ten Hag get recommended in. I think Erik ten Hag would be capable of winning trophies at Manchester United. You've got to admire the work he's done at Ajax. He's won a couple of titles with them. Revert back to 2019, he got Ajax to the Champions League semi-finals. And I like the way he's developed the young players. So there you go. He's been Ajax manager for over 4 years. Ajax appointed him in back in 2017, and his contract at Ajax expires next year. Before Ajax, he managed Utrecht. Before then, he managed Bayern Munich's reserves, and before then, he managed Go Ahead Eagles. You already know the news regarding Mauricio Pochettino. It recently said that Manchester United face a battle with Real Madrid to land Mauricio Pochettino. Obviously, Real Madrid want Mauricio Pochettino to replace Carlo Ancelotti because Real Madrid are unhappy with Carlo Ancelotti. Harry Kane to Manchester United is a possibility, especially if Mauricio Pochettino is appointed in as Manchester United's next manager. You know, PSG are trying to get Zidane to replace Pochettino. Pochettino's been PSG's manager for over a year. I think he's won a French Cup with them. His contract at PSG expires next year. Pochettino is a good manager, even though he's hardly won anything. You know, he's proven in the Premier League, which is beneficial because before Pochettino endured a 5.5-year managerial tenure at Tottenham. Back in 2018, he got Tottenham to their first ever Champions League final. At one point, he almost won the league when he was Tottenham manager. Tottenham made a bad mistake sacking him at the time, and before Tottenham managed Southampton, he only endured a short managerial tenure with Southampton, but he still managed to guide Southampton to their highest ever finish in the Premier League. So they're the clubs he's managed in the Premier League so far. A long time ago, he managed Espanyol. Revert back to when Man United sacked Jose Mourinho. Manchester United should have got Pochettino then, but the club decided to go with Solskjaer instead. Graham Potter's recently been on Man United's shortlist. Obviously, Graham Potter is the Brighton manager. And Luis Enrique has been mentioned. He's obviously the head coach of the Spain national team. Manchester United are looking for the 5th permanent manager since Ferguson. You know, 4 permanent managers have been sacked since Ferguson. We sacked David Moyes after 10 months. Then we sacked Louis van Gaal after 2 years, despite us winning the FA Cup under him. Then we sacked Jose Mourinho after 2.5 years. Mourinho did enjoy one good season at Man United because he won 3 trophies in his first season. The 3 trophies he won was the Europa League, the EFL Cup and the Community Shield. But the reasons it didn't work out under Mourinho is because he had bad disputes with the board and bad disputes with the top players. And last year, Manchester United sacked Ole Gunnar Solskjaer after almost 3 years in charge. In the last 10 years, Manchester United have only won 4 trophies. You know, we haven't won the Premier League since 2013. In the last 10 years, Manchester United have spent over 1.3 billion. We've recouped almost 400 million in sales. Man United have brought over 40 odd players in since Ferguson retired. And let me put into the equation, Rangnick is inheriting players who other managers have brought in. So obviously none of this team is Rangnick's. In the summer, I'm expecting a lot of players to depart the club. I was hearing from one report yesterday that 11 players are set to leave Man United in the summer, and they have been named as John Murtough is looking to raise funds. So in the summer, like I say, I'm expecting Edison Cavani to leave. It said earlier on this season that Cavani is expected to leave as a free agent in the summer, and it said Cavani prefers a move to La Liga. Cavani's out of contract at Manchester United in the summer. Manchester United got Cavani on a free transfer from PSG back in the summer of 2020. Revert back to earlier on this season, Rangnick revealed that Edison Cavani wanted to stay at Man United until the end of the season. Cavani's not available at the moment because he's injured. He's had a few injuries since he signed for the club. Lingard, I'm expecting him to leave in the summer. Like I said, Lingard should have left last month. Last month it was Newcastle and West Ham that were battling it out to get Lingard on loan. Lingard's out of contract at Manchester United in the summer. He has been part of the club for a long time because he risen up our academy and that, but he doesn't get in the team much. But surprisingly, he started against Leeds. Martial, I reckon he'll leave in the summer. You know, Martial's out on loan at the moment with Sevilla, but if he was to do well at Sevilla, then I think Sevilla will consider getting him permanently. Same with Donny van der Beek. I'm expecting him to leave in the summer as well. Obviously, he's out on loan with Everton at the moment. I think Everton will consider getting him permanently. Juan Mata, I'm also expecting him to leave in the summer. Well, Mata's out of contract at Manchester United in the summer. Don't have a great deal of a perception on Mata anymore because he doesn't get in the team. He lost his place in the team a while ago. He's lost that yard of pace and he's aging up, but despite all of that, he's had a good career at Manchester United. You know, Mata's made around 277 appearances in all competitions and he's scored 51 goals. And he's been at Manchester United for 8 years, so reflecting on that, he's been a long-serving player. Got him from Chelsea back in 2014 for 37.1 million. Ronaldo, he will leave Manchester United in the summer. If Manchester United fail to finish in the top 4, well, prior to Leeds game, it said Manchester United will allow Cristiano Ronaldo to leave in the summer. Not so long ago, like I already mentioned, it said Cristiano Ronaldo was set to become Manchester United's new captain to replace Harry Maguire, but that's not happening this season because Rangnick's already said that Maguire will remain Man United's captain until the end of the season. Ronaldo did play against Leeds at Ellen Road. As you all know, he missed a sitter in the first half. He also got a yellow card in the game. Ronaldo ended his goal drought in the 2-0 win against Brighton. He scored an amazing goal in that game. Should have had more than one goal against Brighton because he had some good-headed chances. His overall performance against Brighton was very, very good. Since Ronaldo re-signed, he scored 15 goals in all competitions. He has over 800 goals in his career. Man United re-signed Ronaldo last summer for around 20 million with add-ons included. His contract at Manchester United expires next year. There's an option of a further year. He's the highest earner at the club at the moment. And Ronaldo's won over 30 trophies in his playing career, including 5 Ballon d'Ors. Matic, I'm expecting him to leave the club in the summer. Matic is out of contract at Manchester United in the summer. Matic doesn't get in the team much anyway. Not one of our first choice midfielders. Not so long ago he had a shin injury. Matic is the only predominant centre defensive midfielder Man United have got at the moment. Manchester United got Matic from Chelsea back in 2017, got him for around 40 million. So Matic has been at Man United over 4 years now. And you know the news regarding Pogba. He said the other week that Paul Pogba is open to Premier League offers if he leaves Manchester United this summer. But earlier on this season it said Pogba would be open to staying at Man United beyond the end of his contract. Pogba's out of contract at Manchester United in the summer. I've got to give Pogba credit, he's done really well since he recovered from injury. Done well in every game he's played in since he recovered from injury. He did very well against Leeds recently. You know, he got into good positions, he was very good on the ball. Made some good runs, and don't forget, he created that chance for Ronaldo in the first half. Pogba got past Adam Forshaw far too easily. I can't understand why Pogba got taken off against Leeds last weekend, because a lot of people said he was our best player on the pitch. You know, this season has been Pogba's 6th season at Man United since he re-signed. You know, he's played over 200 games since he re-signed. He's won 3 trophies at the club so far. Manchester United paid £89 million for Pogba, so reflecting on that, is our most expensive signing at the moment. Jones and Bailly, also expecting them to leave in the summer because they don't really get in the team, do they? Man United could look to sell Maguire and Bissaka in the summer. And I reckon Dean Henderson will leave. You know, Henderson doesn't really get in goal because revert back to last summer, De Gea reclaimed that number 1 spot back. Henderson's only made 3 appearances this season. The other week, Henderson got arrested for abusing his girlfriend. So there you go. In the summer though, the players Manchester United could sign, you know, we could sign Declan Rice from West Ham. Well, Samuel Luckhurst said not so long ago that Declan Rice is keen on United and Man United want Declan Rice, but he said Man United are unlikely to meet West Ham's 100 million asking price. And like I said, Harry Kane, you know, I think we'll only get him if we was to appoint Mauricio Pochettino as our next manager. So anyway guys, I hope you all enjoy the game tonight against Atletico. I'll probably be on tomorrow for match reaction and that. And your player ratings after match reaction. And then tomorrow your Watford Man United preview will be coming up. So anyway guys, that's everything to update with. Drop your comments, likes below on the channel if you do. Consider subscribe as always, and take care. God bless. See you all again very, very soon.